In this video I'm going to go through how visual analytics looks like for MatchV, which is our latest tool. In this video I'm going to go through how our latest tool MatchV looks like in visual analytics. So MatchV, for you who don't know, is our latest tool. It's a cultural fit tool. Helps you sort of match candidates' values and match it towards your culture in your organization. So it's a really useful tool to understand how well a specific candidate matches your specific culture. And here I have a project where I have MatchV as part of the process, and you can see that also because I also have map. So I have the competency profile match, and if I go to the MatchV step, I can actually see the culture match that these people have, and also the specific scores on all of the 7 scales within MatchV. And if you want to look at how MatchV looks like in visual analytics, of course you press visual analytics, and you're greeted with this view. And this one we've gone through in the other videos, where we have the radar, we have the heat map, we have the map X. But the new one here is the MatchV. So press that one, and you're presented with this wheel. This is the 7 scales within MatchV, and they all have, you know, the dichotomous scale. So you have, if you have high on one end, is independent, and if you're high on the other end, it's called collaborative. So that's why there's 14 pieces within this wheel that provides with information. And then we also decided to put the different scales within the driving, the strategic, the enabling, and operative framework to make it easier for you to understand sort of what type of culture do they have. Are this organization more towards strategic, or is it more of an operative, you know, getting stuff done type of culture that we've created? And it helps you understand sort of what type of behavior you need to focus on to drive the culture forward. And same as in the other parts, you need to add the candidates. What is really cool now that if you have MatchV within the process, you have the match score, you know, so that's the competency match score, but you also get the culture match score. And looking at this is actually really cool, because we have Schwekson here, you know, he has a 95 competence score, probably, you know, really good, probably gonna be doing a lot of the behaviors that you're looking for. However, in terms of cultural match, it's not as clear that Schwekson is gonna enjoy himself as much. He's probably not gonna be, you know, in tune maybe as much as, for instance, Timon Pumba, who has a similar score or the same score on the match, but a much higher cultural match. So Timon Pumba is gonna show you a lot of the behaviors you're looking for, but also probably gonna be very in tune with your culture. So we just add the candidates that we want to look at. Maybe we take the top, well, take that one as well, because it's 52 match. And you will be presented with this. So this is how we visualize the MatchV tool. And as you can see with this specific group, they seem to be relatively focused within the enabling field, meaning that the candidates that have, when they answered MatchV, they have answered that, you know, they're more towards the modest side, they're more relaxed, they're more collaborative, and more joyful. They're sort of within this area, and that could compare to the enabling part in the competency framework, you know, team-oriented, focused on getting a, you know, nice atmosphere within the group, for instance. So that's what they're going to focus on. Very likely not going to be as driving. They're not going to be people, you know, that want to go forward. Maybe they're not so prestigious or independent and so on. So this is the sort of culture that this specific 3 candidates probably going to foster. This wheel helps you understand, get an understanding of how your organization looks like in terms of culture. And maybe one thing that could be really interesting is seeing maybe that the culture that we think we have is not the one that we actually have. So this tool will help you understand that maybe we've chosen that, oh, it's very important that you're very principled. I think that's part of our culture and so on. And actually you can see it on here, but maybe the organization is actually more towards the agile, and that can be a really interesting thing for you to look into. Why is that? Why are our candidates or co-workers so driven by working with a more agile type of work environment? So the MatchV visual analytics helps you in part, of course, understand how individuals look like in terms of what type of culture they are driven by. So you can understand maybe how I could push Timon Pumba to be even more engaged at work, you know, giving them innovative tasks and so on. But it also provides you with information of understanding how an organization looks like and how the individuals within a team or within an entire organization looks like, and what type of culture you actually have.